2022 was such an interesting year for the NASCAR Cup Series. We reached crazy heights that have not been touched in decades this season. 19 winners in 2022. First time since 2001. That's 21 years. 5 first-time winners. First time we've had 5 first-time winners in over a decade. And many more records have been shattered this year. We've had crazy finishes and stuff like that. We've had a lot of underdogs winning. And that's what we all love about a season. Also, not to mention, we almost had 6 first-time winners with Corey LaJoie at Atlanta. Unfortunately, what happened. And the past is the past. But do you remember the time where Ware Racing won a NASCAR unofficial points-paying race in the NASCAR Cup Series, which is on the last chance to qualify for the LA Clash Coliseum to get into the race? Yeah, I know, that sounds crazy. A Rick Ware car winning a NASCAR race unofficially. Because remember, if you remember the 2021 season, pretty much the whole organization, 3 of the 4 cars were crashing every weekend. Josh Bilicki and sometimes Cody Ware that season. Cody Ware's better this season than last season, but Josh Bilicki, I cannot speak. Josh Bilicki carried the team and even brought them to a 10th place finish at the Summer Daytona race. So, yeah. Today's video, we're going to be talking about this, and I'm going to reintroduce people to this right here. Remember the race where Ty Dillon basically wrecked everybody, won the race, but got DQ'd because he jumped the restart? Yeah. So, yeah. Also, I want to point out, I'm sorry if my voice sounds deep. That's because I'm kind of sick right now. My ear's hurting right now. I got a headache. I have like a runny nose, and yeah, it really does suck. And so if I do sniffle in this video a lot or cough, I apologize. So yeah, let's get into the video. Let's see.
And that should do it. Separates the top 3. Dive bomb. One last effort, Harrison. You gonna do it? Let's see. I don't know. Not say it. You better send it. Couldn't get there. Bubba Wallace makes the race. Ty Dillon, Ryan Preece, Bubba Wallace advance.
But little did anyone know, after that, we all thought Ty Dillon won, and a lot of people were upset about it, but because he basically wrecked the whole field. He bulldozed the whole field. But this is where things get pretty bizarre, because Ty Dillon jumped the restart, and the second place car right behind him was the Rick Ware Racing number 15 Ryan Preece car. Now, to show you proof, I'm going to bring it back up and show you it again. Ryan Preece beating out people like Bubba Wallace, Harrison Burton, Brad Keselowski, Austin Cindric, etc. to get second. And Ryan Preece would have made the race anyways, because if I remember correctly, the top 2 or 3 spots from that last chance qualifying heat, excuse me, sorry about that, would get into the race. But the whole NASCAR world, when Ty Dillon DQ'd, they didn't think of anything about Ryan Preece, but I saw one person bring it up, and after that, no one has brought this up again, and a lot of people has forgotten about it because of how crazy this year was and how forgettable the clash was. So here's pretty much Ty Dillon's reaction to being DQ'd from that race and missing out on the main event, and I'm going to show you the official results of the heat.
Yeah, honestly disappointed for the result, but pretty happy with the run. This is a race that doesn't pay points, and it just matters if you're in it. And I wanted to give it my all and show these guys what kind of driver they have, and show the fans that I'm back, show the other drivers I'm back, and I hope I did that. I'm here for business. I've been given a second chance in this sport. You don't get that very many times, so I'm here to give Maury Gallagher, Richard Petty, GMS Petty Motorsports everything I got every time I get behind the wheel, and I just wanted to set the tone. And the good thing is we had a lot of speed, and that's really exciting. Everything else, the results, they'll come if we run like that. So I'm excited. I'm happy. Disappointed with the result, obviously, but process was really good.
So here it is, guys. The updated finishing spots of the heat race. Ryan Preece, who started 4th place because there was only like 6, 7, 8 cars, was able to win that race. If we could go and scroll to the side, I don't think we can. But the team that won the race, like seriously, that is crazy. And that's like Jacob's company's like first cup win as well. And Ryan Preece's, I know it's I know it's unofficial. You know, it's just a last chance qualifying heat race to get into the main event. But either way, that's still surprising that he held off 2311 Racing and many of these other teams. Man, that's crazy, dude. That is insane, man. So yeah, I just wanted to share this to bring this back to light, show people about this. This is quite insane and hard to believe that this happened. And I also checked to see if it would show the name of the team, but unfortunately it did. That would have been even more funny if it showed Ware Racing as number 1. And it does right here, the number 15 car. And this is technically the first time the 15 car has won a cup race since 2012. That's over a decade, man. That's crazy. I know, once again, I know it's a last chance qualifying race. It's a heat race. It's not a points paying race, but still, that's insane that something this crazy happened and that nobody realizes about it today.